Trump in Doral.
Putting an end to all of this threat once and for all.
Speaking about the war in Iran as tensions continue. Shots fired at a celebrity's home.
We just wish for her safety.
The suspect identified from Florida, representing the Sunshine State.
I was like, oh wait, this is real? I might have cried a little bit.
Weightlifting skills seen on a national level. And live music, art, and food all across the Miracle Mile.
A couple of hours of just forgetting everything, having a good time.
These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
On the 10th day of the Iran war, President Donald Trump updated reporters on Operation Epic Fury.
It's all been blown up. They have no radar. They have no telecommunications. And they have no leadership.
While Trump signaled that the conflict may be short-lived and said U.S. goals in Iran are near complete, a top Iranian official told CNN in an interview that Tehran is prepared for a long war.
We are not dependent on any other country for weapons and arms.
The son of previous Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who was killed at the beginning of the conflict, is now the newly selected leader of Iran. A pick Trump had previously stated would be unacceptable and a big mistake.
I was disappointed because we think it's going to lead to just more of the same problem for the country.
The conflict spooking investors and causing global markets to sink before rallying, as fear of ongoing violence could cause a severe disruption to energy supply, as U.S. and Israeli airstrikes are targeting and destroying oil facilities in Iran, and vessels carrying oil through the Strait of Hormuz have halted.
Putting an end to all of this threat once and for all, and the result will be lower oil prices, oil and gas prices for American families.
I'm Sherelle Hubbard reporting.
President Trump got a welcoming round of applause from the Venezuelan community when he made a quick stop at El Arepaso. The president visited the local hotspot yesterday during his stay in Doral. El Arepaso is known to be a favorite for Venezuelans in the area, who also celebrated at the restaurant after the United States conducted the operation that captured Nicolás Maduro.
As the conflict in the Middle East continues to intensify, gas prices skyrocket across the country. CNN's Reed Binion has the details.
It's ridiculous.
From Nevada?
I'm actually thinking of selling my car.
To Illinois.
Crazy. How does it happen like this? Diabolical.
And down to Arkansas.
It's not like it's supposed to.
Drivers are feeling pain at the pump as gas prices spike amid the ongoing U.S.-Israeli war with Iran.
Normally when I put in 20 to 30 bucks, I get 5-7 gallons. Now I've only got 2-3 gallons.
It's been particularly bad in California, where some drivers saw prices of more than $8 a gallon over the weekend. While it's not nearly that high in most places, gas prices have now jumped around 50 cents just since the start of the war. That's a roughly 17% increase, with the national average for a gallon of regular at $3.48 as of Monday, according to AAA. Experts say, depending on the duration of the war, it could get worse.
Gas prices likely continue advancing. Oil prices will likely keep climbing until that oil can move again.
That movement heavily impacted by war-related threats to transit through the Strait of Hormuz. President Donald Trump addressing the issue Monday.
It affects other countries much more than it does the United States. We have tremendous oil and gas. We have Venezuela now as our new partner, great partner, and it's a massive source of oil, gas.
Trump also mentioning possible measures to reduce the pain.
We're also waiving certain oil-related sanctions to reduce prices.
I'm Reed Binion reporting.
A 35-year-old woman from Florida shot Rihanna's mansion 10 times on Sunday. Sources say the pop star was home at the time. Los Angeles police responded to the report coming from Beverly Hills at 1:21 p.m.
I was just washing dishes in my house and I heard shots.
And we just wish for her safety, and we just wish that these people would respect the celebrities, and we're praying for her peace.
Police have identified the suspect as Ivana Ortiz, who's being held on a $10.2 million bond. They have not yet found a motive for the attack.
Fans, family, and fellow musicians gathered in New York to say goodbye to salsa legend Willie Colon. A public funeral mass was held at St. Patrick's Cathedral Monday for Willie Colon, the Grammy-nominated pioneer of urban salsa music who died this past February at the age of 75. Family, friends, and fans filled the iconic cathedral to celebrate his life, with heartfelt tributes honoring his impact on music and culture.
Self-love celebration on the famous Miracle Mile in Coral Gables. Caplin's Patricia Varas was there over the weekend to take in the sights and the sounds.
Live music, art, and activities fill the Carnival on the Mile this weekend, bringing together artists, entrepreneurs, and families for an outdoor cultural event. Many vendors line Miracle Mile, selling from jewelry to clothing as families explore the street festival. The two-day event was organized by the Kiwanis Club of Little Havana.
It's a free event, and we, the Kiwanis Club of Little Havana, pride that our events are for the people. They're open to the public, no charge. And with everything that's going on in this world, it's, life is hard right now. And if we can provide the residents of Dade County with a couple of hours of just forgetting everything, having a good time.
The little ones played games and interacted with animals. Organizers said the festival is one of several events that raise funds for local community programs, including free summer camps for children.
There were some cute little puppies that we were encountering, and then the children, they have been so sweet. I've been able to put them the crown, so it's been a great experience.
The festival also highlights local artists from different Hispanic communities across the city.
I wanted the artwork to celebrate who we are, our culture, our roots, and the stories of people who came to Miami from across Latin America.
This festival turned the iconic Miracle Mile into a gathering place for the community. For Caplin News, I'm Patricia Vara.
Expected move, the Miami Dolphins have found a new face for the franchise.
That's still ahead, and so is the story.
There's a lot of ups and downs in every sport, but weightlifting is just pure fun.
Pumping iron, a South Florida athlete lifts her way up to the podium. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
Really use a new tablet. I just don't have the money.
Let me ask you something. Do you have a Pell Grant?
Yes.
You do know you can get a free tablet, right?
Did you say free?
Yeah, free. It's simple. And the application is done in the store.
I could really use a tablet.
Go get one. Another satisfied customer. Stop by Panthertech in the Graham Center at FIU MMC today to speak with one of our associates to get your free tablet.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life. But how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have something called prediabetes. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
In the world of weightlifting, follow the journey of a South Florida teen. The Arnold Sports Festival in Columbus, Ohio brings together thousands of athletes from around the world, including a very strong South Florida team.
Our DC Bureau reporter Cassie Martinez was there and has more on her journey.
Here at the Arnold Sports Festival, there's so many things happening. There's bodybuilding, there's powerlifting, and what's bringing people from all over the country is weightlifting. I got to speak to Allison Rebasio about her journey to Team USA.
For Allison, the moment didn't feel real. She told me she found out she made Team USA in an unexpected way.
Got the email and I thought it was spam. Like, I thought it was like a joke, and I'm like, that's a sick joke to play. But then like when I was like, oh wait, this is real, I like might have cried a little bit.
While competing on one of the sport's biggest national stages, the 17-year-old delivered strong lifts, posting an 89-kilogram snatch, about 196 pounds, and a 114-kilogram clean and jerk, roughly 251 pounds.
Like, there's a lot of ups and downs at every sport, but weightlifting is just pure fun. Like, the environments, the competition, you're not walking on a balance beam while you lift, which is great.
She didn't originally plan to be a competitive weightlifter. She first stepped into the gym while training for another sport.
I originally came to my coach to work on PT and physical therapy and get stronger for gymnastics, and then kind of fell in love with weightlifting enough to not want to do gymnastics anymore and switch over.
Now, Allison says her focus is turning towards the international stage.
To try and qualify for like Fisher University or Junior Pan Americans. I'm only 7 kilos away from the A standard, so trying to get to that sooner than later, hopefully, would be great too. So,
Allison still has so many chances to make it to an international competition to represent Team USA, but for now, her next competition is going to be in Colorado for national championships. Reporting from Columbus, Ohio at the Arnold Sports Festival, I'm Cassie Martinez for Caplin News.
The Miami Dolphins shook up the NFL as they found their new starting quarterback for the upcoming season, replacing Tua Tagovailoa with former Green Bay Packers quarterback Malik Willis. The Dolphins agreed to a 3-year, $67.5 million contract with Willis after the team decided to part ways with Tua Tagovailoa earlier the same day. Tua has now signed with the Atlanta Falcons for this upcoming season after playing 6 seasons for the Dolphins. All eyes will be on Miami to see if this bold move pays off. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
Stand is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
And that's all the time we have for Newsbreak this morning. I'm Valentina Gasper.
And I'm Paula Siriñano. You can get more news anytime at caplanews.fiu.edu.